Welcome back to Creating Your Future with Amanda Molyneux. I'm Amanda Molyneux, and today we're going to talk about how previous unresolved trauma can affect us in the present moment. Now, this subject is something that I actually specialize in. I specialize in helping people get past post-traumatic stress, bullying, car accidents, any sort of traumatic experience that somebody has. I actually specialize in helping them resolve it and overcome it. And it's very important that we do deal with our previous traumas, anything that may have traumatized us. Now, anything can traumatize anybody from our past, no matter how big or how small. And it's always important to remember that when these things get triggered, they're very real. The emotions come flooding back, and it's terrible. It's not a fun feeling. So let me give you an example of a few traumas that may actually affect people in the current situation. So one that comes to mind is bullying. So let's say as a teen, somebody was bullied. Now, they were bullied throughout their school years, and then now in their adult life, they may display a lack of confidence because as soon as somebody says anything that that they may remind them of the being bullied, they're automatically going to pull that forward and relive it again. Oh my goodness, like that's bullying. They're going to see bullying everywhere because it hasn't been resolved. Another example of that would be, say, if somebody had a spouse that cheated on them. Okay. And then all of a sudden they've got a new relationship and their spouse comes home 2 hours late from work. And all of a sudden, boom, that triggers them. Oh, you're cheating on me. So that's another example of where a trauma from our past that's unresolved is going to play out in the present moment for us. Because in that moment, we're not able to actually make a choice about what we're thinking because like a little light switch went off and all of a sudden, boom, we're in that thought pattern of what the previous trauma was. Another example of that would be, say, somebody was in a car accident. And before that car accident, they felt calm and comfortable driving. And then after that car accident, every time they get in the car, they're scared because they remember the accident. So these are all examples of where our past kind of gets put into the present moment because something triggers us and reminds us of that unresolved negative emotion. Same with, for instance, if somebody was yelled at by their parents a lot, got yelled at. All of a sudden, if someone yells at them, that may actually trigger that childhood trauma that they had of getting yelled at. So what I do is I specialize in helping people overcome that so they can live in the present moment without having any sort of unresolved negative emotions from trauma to be affecting them in the present moment. I use a various number of techniques to help people get past that and to really disassociate them from the emotional trauma that they had so they're not triggered going forward in new situations. So that's what I do in a nutshell in my private practice, as well as helping people, learn how to create through the power of intention, the power of positive thinking, or the law of attraction. Because the one major thing in getting the law of attraction to work is to be in the present moment and minute by minute being able to control the thoughts that come through our mind and being able to focus those thoughts on what we want. And when something in our past triggers a trauma, we just go into that thought process and that loop. And it can make it very difficult in those pivotal moments during the day when we're being present. All of a sudden, we're back in the past. So that's what I do. I'm available for private one-on-one counseling and life coaching sessions. My website description is in the link below. And please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Okay. Love you all and have a wonderful day.